Sometimes you need a really easy platter to whip out when you have friends coming around, but you don't necessarily have the time to get down to the shops. I'm going to show you how to make some great dips using pantry items like chickpeas, tin beetroots, and using a good McCain chunky rustic chip to scoop it all up. It's easy, healthy, and quick. So Emma, in the oven, I have a tray heating up for the chips.
Yep.
All the dips are going to be made in the time it takes the chips to cook.
Really? That is lofty ambitions and I love it. You know how I feel about a self-imposed deadline? Very exciting.
I love seeing you go on a deadline. Things get interesting in the kitchen.
Great.
Into the oven, please, Emma. Perfect. Now let's get started on these dips. So sweet potato.
You wrap yours?
Yeah, wrap mine in a bit of Glad wrap. Bit of a hack. So wrap your sweet potato and then with a fork, just prick it a few times. That's going to help the steam release a bit, but the Glad wrap at the end of the day is going to help steam it more than if you just put it in without.
Genius.
Into the microwave.
Yep.
4 minutes. I've preset it. Just press start.
Excellent. There we go, and go.
It's time for the other two dips because you can't have a dips board without a trio of dips.
You could have a trio of dips.
Everyone has beetroot and chickpeas in the cupboard. They're just the things that you invariably buy because you've seen a recipe somewhere. So 1 tin of chickpeas. Now I haven't rinsed these and I've reserved a little bit of the liquid out of the tin. A little sprinkle of salt, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There's no need to go on about the health benefits of that. As you can see, that's what I'm trying to think about the whole time creating this platter. Simple.
Really rustic, healthy.
Yep.
Boom.
A little squeeze of lemon and the juice. Now you could put the zest in as well. I'm just going to use the juice. I've got so much lemon here today. Nice hit of vitamin C. Always good to get rid of a cold. Get the lid on. First dip done.
So no tahini or
No tahini.
yogurt
Keep it
or...
simple. Keep it really
Cool.
simple.
Love it. No garlic.
Keep it clean. Give that a taste.
As taste tester.
That's what I like in a chickpea dip.
That's great.
To taste like chickpeas. I don't want to confuse the flavours.
I'm never adding those other things in again. It's just great. Boom.
Now into a mixing bowl, and then this is the first dip done.
So easy.
As I said, very quick.
And it's great having a little food processor in the kitchen. It does make your job a lot easier.
It does. Now look, I don't mind that in. I'm going to cross-pollinate my dishes because that's only half a teaspoon. Don't worry about going to the sink and cleaning this up. The beetroot's in now. So I have 1 tin of little baby beetroots, some good quality sour cream to go with it. Sour cream and beetroots, match made in heaven.
It is such a great flavour combination.
Pinch of salt and black pepper. Black pepper and beetroots, also a really good match. There we go.
Delicious. Swedish Norwegian flavours. Good though.
Dip 2, almost done.
Amazing.
Some walnuts, texture.
I like
so
it.
the beetroots in the tin are soft, they're cooked, they're ready to go. They're nice sweetness, and I'm using the stock from the can as well. Lid back on, just give this a pulse. I want the walnuts to have a bit of texture in them. There we go. I'm going to give this to you again.
Oh, I've got to adjust the seasoning, so I better get onto that. I'm just sitting here watching in amazement these quick and easy dips. They're fantastic.
So there we go.
All right, we're done.
There's our second dip. Great. You take care of those. I'm going to go check on this sweet potato in the microwave. Now the sweet potato has cooked off. Just cut it in half. Cling wrap and all, and look, we're revealing that lovely soft flesh. And all I'm going to do is scoop it out into a bowl.
I love it.
The same way as I've done with the other dips. Season it up, mash it up, and then we're ready to go. The chips are almost done. Now I also have some full-fat Greek yogurt into the sweet potato. Good pinch of salt, a little bit of cumin powder, just a pinch, and then we'll also put a pinch on top to garnish.
Oh, that was great, Linda.
Cumin and sweet potato, really good mix. Now we're just going to also put our final little seasonings onto these dips. Very important, extra flavour.
I was wondering what these are here for. I'm like, how come they're not in the dips yet?
A little bit of olive oil.
Oh.
For presentation now, for pleasing my own. You can obviously omit this from your recipe at home. A little bit of caraway seeds, caraway, beetroot, matches made in heaven. A little bit of sumac over the chickpeas.
Oh, I love that.
Lastly, a little bit of cumin powder over the top. A good punch of cumin powder is a nice spice to add to any dish to liven it up. And just lastly, garnishing the sweet potato with some coriander leaves. Emma, would you mind checking on the chips? I think they're ready.
Too. These look fantastic, Linton.
A good board here, Emma. So just chips around, This is something that you take into the middle of the table and serve, or you can walk around with quite easily.
Nice and rustic, and those chips smell so good. You can really smell that natural flavour of the skin on.
You want a nice, big, thick chip to carry lots of dip.
It's going to be hot.
I want this beetroot one, beetroot, walnuts, caraway. That is such a healthy, delicious dip splatter, made in under 20 minutes with pantry items. It's a great thing to whip out the next time you got unannounced guests coming over.
I'll never call you again.